Let me tell you about something that happened to me last summer. A night I'll never forget, and the reason I now sleep with every light on in my house. I was house sitting for my aunt in her old Victorian home, the kind with creaky floorboards and too many shadows. It was a beautiful house during the day, but at night, well, that's a different story. The first few nights were normal enough. Sure, there were the usual old house noises, settling foundations, wind in the attic, that sort of thing. But on the fourth night, something changed. I was scrolling through my phone in bed when I heard footsteps upstairs. Slow, deliberate steps. The thing is, I was on the top floor. There wasn't supposed to be anything above me except the attic, which was locked with a padlock from the outside. The footsteps continued, moving from one end of the attic to the other, back and forth, back and forth. I tried to convince myself it was just the house settling, but houses don't settle in rhythmic patterns. Then the footsteps stopped right above my bed. I held my breath, staring at the ceiling. That's when I noticed the small hatch in the corner of my room, a dumbwaiter shaft that hadn't been used in decades. From inside it, I heard scratching, soft at first, then more urgent. Something was trying to get out. The scratching turned into a tapping, then a banging. The dumbwaiter door began to rattle. I wanted to run, but I was frozen in place. The banging stopped suddenly, and in the silence I heard something that still haunts me to this day. A soft, childlike giggle, followed by a whisper. "Want to play?" The dumbwaiter door slowly began to open on its own. That's when I finally found my legs and ran out of the house. I spent the rest of the night in my car. The next morning, I went back inside to pack my things. In the daylight, I gathered the courage to check the dumbwaiter. Inside, scratched into the wood, were 5 simple words. "You should have played with me." My aunt later told me that in the 1920s, a young girl had died in that house after getting trapped in the dumbwaiter. They sealed it up shortly after. But here's the thing that really keeps me up at night. When I told my aunt about the scratches in the dumbwaiter, she went to look. There was nothing there. No scratches, no marks, nothing. But every night since then, when I'm alone in my own house, I sometimes hear a faint giggle and a whisper asking if I want to play. I never say yes, and I never will.